They were long things that buried in the soil. They would fire within a short range of 100, 150 to 200 meters, and they would go through everything. They would shoot upwards and blow the tops off us. So we would be driving along for ages in our tanks without a breakdown when suddenly they were just blown up. The impact was very fast and effective. If you got hit, there wasn't much you could do. It was a rather unpleasant experience. By the end of September, Hitler sensed that his ultimate objectives were at last within sight. On the last day of the month, Army Group Center began its drive on Moscow. But the German panzers had reached the pinnacle of their success, and in October 1941, the Russian weather turned against them. Torrential rain turned the roads into massive counterattacks. In the vast Soviet expanse, the German supply lines became stretched to the limit. Shortage of fuel and lack of air support became decisive factors, and the thick armor of the heavy Russian tanks forced the panzers to fight at close range. You had to have a lot of strength to move this tank in the direction that you wanted it to go, because of this strange old steering system. Once you were on a straight road, it was fine. But as soon as you had to go over uneven ground, there were problems. It was hard to maneuver because it was very long. And with this extra size and the belt system, it was harder to handle. Mostly people enjoyed driving the Panzer II. On 700 yards, the gun was of little use against opposing heavy tanks. Nevertheless, the new tank was well received by its crew.
Technisch ja, also es war ein sehr gutes Fahrzeug, technisch also von maschinell aus gesehen. Hatte nur einen Nachteil.
It was a very good vehicle, and mechanically.
Da brauchte man also eine riesen.
The only
This channel is part of the History Hit network.
Leather seats to canvas should have been implemented at the war's outset. They could have preserved quality where essential, while promptly discarding frills and non-essential features. Products crafted to please a select group of politicians consumed diminishing resources of materials and money. The Panther is often hailed. However, they accurately assessed that it was extremely expensive and would consume precious factory resources and time. This proved detrimental to numerous German projects. Rivalry was fueled by the aim to win Hitler's approval during demonstrations he attended, occasionally timed to coincide with his birthday. German technological advancements during World War II were entirely centered on seeking favor and improvement.